me. So I'm like, oh, excited.
Yeah,
but now I'm like, okay, this game's fucking hard and I'm confused. So.
Well, yeah, like it's hard. I don't even know if I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm down with.
I just want to, like, I know we have a 4-week plan, but like, we just have to cover our bases in case like someone does have to be a replacement nominee. Because if one of us goes up, no matter what, they would send us home because we're a pair.
Yeah, of course.
The smarter choice would be to send us home.
Yeah.
Unless these people are stupid.
I just don't feel like, I know it sounds naive, but I don't feel like anyone's making plans behind our back right now.
I don't think so either, because right now they could use us. Because the numbers are so big.
Mm-hmm.
But when they get down to it, like, they're going to go against us.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
why we need to, like, make sure, like, I feel like Jesse, you could string him along so easily.
Sure.
He was going to do whatever you say.
Yeah.
I feel like
the
the easiest to, like, follow around would be Paris. Because Liv would do whatever is better for Liv. But, like, Paris would be the easiest to string.
Yeah. I think so, too.
Because, like, you can manipulate
sure.
Jesse and I can manipulate Paris easily.
Yeah.
But, like, it'd be nice to work with Liv because I feel like she would be strong. People, I think, underestimate Liv a little bit.
What's she strong with, just socially?
Just, like, she knows this game, she's smart, and every time you see her in a room, if you notice, she doesn't really talk. She just listens to everyone, takes everything in and leaves.
Yeah.
Like, she's smart, and I've had conversations with her, and she knows what she's doing. But the only reason, like, if people went after her is because, like, she might come off, like, a little bitchy or just a little, like, not really, like, into some people because she can't hide that.
Yeah.
So she might get on some people's nerves. Like, I know her, like, social game might not be as strong, but...
I'm having a great day with Veronica.
What?
I'm having good with Veronica.
You've been good with Veronica?
Today, yeah. I haven't had an inkling to want to,
Good
like...
for you. Oh.
Yeah, it's just good.
You're growing in.
Oh, yeah, I talked to him. Because, like, Paris came in to the room and was like, oh, you know, Will's giving Veronica, like, information on, like, the days, man. So, I just went and asked Will about that. Because I just said, hey, what's going on with you and Veronica? He's like, oh, I really likes her, you know, she's really cool and this and that. And I said, hey, just watch, like, you know, and he's like, and Will just looked at me straight up and he's like, people think I'm stupider than I am. Like, I still know the game, too. Because I was just like, hey, like, don't lead her on to give her, like, any information and stuff like that. He's like, no.
Like, don't help her study.
Yeah, he's like, no, of course not. And so I just...
Like, he can be stupid and be like, I don't know, I don't take track of the days.
So
like,
no one thinks Paris has anything with us, so I was just honest.
Yeah,
I was just honest
which is a
with,
good
yeah.
thing.
So I just said, I was like, hey, you know, I was like, Paris came in and just, like, a few of the girls were upset. They thought, you know, it sounded like you were kind of giving her info and stuff like that. And I was like, it wasn't like they were mad at you kind of thing there. And I was like, oh, like, why is he giving her, like, they just want to make sure you're not giving her too much. And he's just like, no, of course not. He's like, you know, I still want to make a person feel included, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was giving her all the info or what, but
yeah.
I don't know, I definitely
But, like, it could use it
good.
to advantage because, like, if she's good with Will and if she won HOH next week, Will could, like, make sure our names are not put up there, you know what I mean?
Who, Will
like,
can?
if, yeah. Oh. Like, we could use that to our advantage. Like, at least he's close with her.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
While she's here.
Exactly. That's why originally when she came in, I'm the one that told Will bunk with her.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So that's why I was asking more about it. She's like, yeah, I'm good. And Veronica told Will that, like, she fancies him the most or whatever in the house.
Okay,
like,
good. That's
out of the
good.
guys. Like,
yeah.
Like, out of the guys, she wants to hang with Will. So I just told him to, like, build that, but don't let her into too much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sleeping with her every night, they're talking a lot. I mean, obviously, Paris just gets, Will's
Paris gets paranoid, so, like, if anyone wants to flip, it would be Paris first.
I know.
Or, like, let something out. Like, literally during the eviction, like, before, like, it all happened, she was sitting there, and, like, Ryan was beside me, and, like, Paris was, like, start going, like, our four so great, like, me, you. And, like, she named all of us, and I was like, shut up. Like, just talking about it on the couch with every single person. I was like, she was like, no one can hear me. And I'm
trying to have less
I'm like,
conversations.
I was like, I'm sitting by Ryan, who sits and listens to everyone.
Yeah.
I was like, and he had his eyes closed up like this, like just pretending he was like laying, resting or sleeping. And I'm like, he was like, oh, he's not paying attention, he's sleeping. I'm like, no, he's not sleeping, he's not
Yeah,
stupid.
that's the only thing I don't like about Paris. And even Will said that.
Like, she talks a lot, so
Yeah,
that's
and
the
he's
only
like,
thing.
everyone knows she's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
And that's why Will kind of laughed. He's like, oh, just a little bit of jealousy
But
too,
we
which
can like
makes sense.
use her for now because like we can use her as a number.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but just the way Will was saying, which made sense. It's true. Like, you know, Paris was kind of like the funny girl, like loose cannon in the house.
And now
like Veronica's
Veronica
punted
is,
her
and now
out,
she's
right? So
like-
obviously she hates her.
Yeah.
And Will said that, and I was like, yeah, that makes complete sense. I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Because it used to be the whole like, oh, Paris is so ditzy and funny, and
Yeah, no one
and now
pays attention
everyone's
to
like,
Paris now.
Yeah. So obviously she's upset about that.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, I still think you should be like really good with Ryan. Just be like, yeah, man, like if he like says anything about work and try not to like solidify it, just like beat around the bush.
Yeah.
But like make it like as in like he feels really good with you and be like, yeah, man, like I'm so excited to like move forward with you. Like I think you're awesome in this game. Like just like in a way that like he doesn't seem
I think he
threatened.
does, because I already was open
Because
to him before. Like, I
while
didn't
he's
give
here,
him-
we don't want him against us because
No.
like he is smart.
Yeah.
But like I would rather get him out sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would almost want to fucking like keep a guy like Hams around and backdoor Ryan somehow. And get him
Honestly,
out.
Hams is not even a threat. Like I wouldn't even care to keep him.
Yeah.
I'd want Andrew out because he's just like,
That's what I mean. That's something we can
Crazy,
visit
but-
later too.
yeah. But next week, like we've already decided, like if Andrew goes this week, next week we're gonna put the 2 new people up no matter what anyway. So Hamza
Oh,
can
yeah.
float around for a bit.
Yeah.
And then
Ryan
maybe
was
later
thinking-
on, if people start kind of taking shots at each other and not getting along, Hamza will just fall into the background.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. But yeah, still be buddy with Ryan, make him feel so good.
Yeah. Well, I like to keep having non-game where like I don't really know the game, so I might look at me as you know,
And I
I'm, like,
haven't
not
put it out
super
there that
smart.
I know the game because people are like, oh, do you watch live feeds? Like, do you watch this? And I was like, I haven't seen like every episode. I was like, no, I was never a live feeder, but like I know some stuff. And I'm like, oh, I know like
Yeah.
the Canadian season. Like, there's only been 5, but no, I've freaking watched everything, man. Whatever.
Okay. So you watched everything and you think it was smart getting into a showmance early, hey?
No, I didn't make this happen.
Okay. Yeah, it's one step at a time. See what happens.
But like pairs are strong at the beginning of the game. It's whether you can handle it later on.
Who?
Like pairs.
Yeah.
Pairs are always strong at the beginning because everyone wants to work with them because they see them as numbers. Like 2 solid people. 2 votes sometimes make a big difference. So that's why people want to work with us now.
Yeah.
That's why like it is important that we don't really win anything at the beginning. But in order to feel comfortable not winning anything, we have to make sure we're really good with people. That's why the social game is very important in the beginning.
Yeah, that's why.
Then later
that's
on
why
we
the
can
only
just
thing that scares
beast it
me
out.
is, like being so good socially, and then all of a sudden people find out we have fucking 9 alliances, and they're like, well,
Yeah, I know.
obviously the next 2.
But like that's why we're picking the like really, really loyal people to be our closest, because by the time people start talking, it's gonna be by the time we already have to make a decision.
Exactly.
Because right now no one's talking. Everyone's saying no one has alliances. People have freaking alliances.
Yeah.
Unless
Of
we're
course.
like the only ones playing.
Yeah. See, I don't even know about like Erica and
I feel like Erica has nothing.
yeah. Maddie, I don't think has anything. I think Paris.
No, she doesn't. But like no one really wants to work with Maddie.
No.
But like Maddie feels super comfortable with me, so like I wouldn't want Maddie to go home anytime soon because
Yeah.
like I'm really good with Maddie. Like even
Well,
though
you're really good with
e-
pretty much everyone. So am I.
yeah,
guess, I don't know.
I feel like this is sweet, but
Yeah.
it can only last so long.
Yeah.
But like people might be good with us because they can see us, you know, more.
Yeah, but then when the second half of the game rolls over, that's when we go fucking beast mode comps.
And the people we want to keep bringing forward like the most are kind of like the dumb people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when it gets down to the end of it,
Mhm.
you want to get out the smart people and you want to get out the strong people.
Yeah.
So like even though like I'm really interested in working with Liv, like when it gets down to like cutting people, we'll have to
what?
cut her.
And what?
Like when you get down to like cutting, like making strategic moves to actually cut people,
Yeah.
like we have to look at like who's really strong and who's really smart to cut,
Oh, so
and
you're
keep the
saying, like-
dumb manipulative people or like people that we can manipulate.
So would you say
further.
like even like keep Will over Jesse late and like live or something.
No, Jesse's down though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Will's murdering Jesse.
True.
Jesse's just like a little puppy that wants to follow you everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think you can use that. He's a great
Yeah.
guy, like
Yeah.
awesome. But like,
Yeah.
I'm talking game right now.
Yeah, no. I know.
Okay,
So am
yeah.
I. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.